Hi, everyone. I just wanted to review Wednesday, Thursday, and as for Friday, there is already a video on this YouTube channel. Go back and find August 21st/28, and that reviews a couple of things you needed to do for either your last Friday or this Friday. If you've been absent, just watch the video and catch up on that. So just a quick review of this week. When we are on Zoom, during our live classes, it is important that your cameras are on. I know several of y'all are still maybe struggling with technology issues, which is completely understandable. Just email me, let me know why the videos are off. I am personally okay with you just showing your shoulder as long as your video is on. It just really helps us assess what you're working on and if you need help. Just kind of taking some body language to read. It helps me notice who might have a question that they don't want to ask or just to see what you're working on. All right, so make sure you're setting alarms. Also, please set alarms. If your class is at 12:45, especially right after lunch, set an alarm on your phone for 12:30 and for 12:35. If you're setting alarms for class, like for 9 o'clock sharp, it's too late. You need to set it for 8:55 a.m. You need to set one for just the next class after that. Set those alarms early. So you should have maybe 5 alarms set for your day. This week, as sixth graders, we focus on being able to read, annotate, and analyze. And so I did create a Quizlet. It's called First 6 Weeks. I'm just adding words to it. You've already had a test on this, but these are words that you might realize you need to review a little more. Quizlet offers fun games. I know Match is really fun. Gravity is like a video game, but you do need to be able to spell the words correctly. You might want to write them down or print them out, and then go to options when you do Gravity and change it to slow. Like start there and work your way up, like growth mindset. The link to that, of course, is under Classwork. Go to 6 weeks and click on that very first one, August and September vocabulary. And there's a PDF up here that you could save to your phone as well. We did read chapter 5 this week of Bud Not Buddy. So this week we read chapter 4, and then later in the week we read chapter 5. So you want to go to YouTube videos for you. This is under 6 weeks. You'll see that I've now added 6 and 7. If you scroll down, you can go back and listen to 4 and 5. You might want to listen to those again for these 3 things that we worked on this week. We did have time in class to make sure we were able to finish the Bud Not Buddy exit ticket, which are brief questions to make sure that we grasped that chapter. Annotating the chapters, which we discussed this week and learned about. You might want to watch the video before this, the Monday, Tuesday date review. So that's Monday, August 24th. Click on that video. If you're still struggling with annotating, annotating is just thinking out loud, but writing it down. And we did show you some anchor charts. You do want to make sure that you have this open and follow along with this photo. You might save it to your desktop so it's easier to access and open. Your goal is to do one of each. So this week on Common Lit with Ricky Tikki, you're trying to do one of each. You type the letter C and you write something about that. You type the star and you write something about that. Next week, you will be doing that for a grade. You need to have one of each for a grade. On the next Common Lit story. And we are visiting different genres, guys, so don't think we're stuck on just fables or certain types of books. We're going to mix it up. Plot diagram, very important one, and I really want to point this one out because this little video right here, this is a great review of the terms, but this video shows you how to turn it in. So see, 2 of you are still working on it. You do have until midnight today. Those of you that turned it in, it's because you actually made sure that you turned in. What I mean by that is, I'll just do it with this one. You can't click share. Share just emails it to me. It will not be able to get graded unless you turn it in. And that's a button on your screen. It looks a little different than mine. If you want to work on it and you can't, you probably need to unsubmit. If you're trying to work on something, you probably need to click unsubmit. What the rest of work that you missed on in class is we went back and made sure that we had completed previous work, like in August 10th through 14th. You need to make sure that the one that is a grade is done. You might need to listen to those again. Don't go by memory. And for Common Lit, there's the link. It takes you to Common Lit. If you are having issues getting onto Common Lit, 6 weeks shows you exactly what to click and do. There's a pre-assessment on there as well. I asked you to do that today to start it. If you weren't today's Friday, You could have started on it. We will talk about it soon, but it's basically not a test grade, but should be taken very seriously because it's giving us more information on what exactly you need help with. Fifth grade ended a little early. So doing this and treating it very seriously and giving it your best is going to help me realize, okay, so this person really needs help in this skill, but they're doing great on this skill. That's why you want to put your best foot forward and really try your best. Last of all, I didn't discuss this because you know how to use Flipgrid, but please do go to August 24th through 25th. Click on Flipgrid. We will talk about that more in class. Go to the link. You will record yourself here. This is what you'll read. Now, what you want to do is make sure you download this. You could also open it in another window if you know how to do that. It might just be easier if you download it. Don't read it yet. Just have it ready, have it open. You've been doing this all in elementary. A teacher gives you a passage to read, they time you for 1 minute, you're doing that to yourself. I love that technology is allowing us to do this. So then you go to Flipgrid, and you follow the directions. I did provide another link to the story there if that helps. You are just basically going to read from the story. It's not a performance. You are just reading flat. And if you need to skip on a word, that's okay. Just keep reading. You're trying to read at a normal pace as much as you can. I'm not grading you on the amount of words you do. I'm grading on participation, that you do this, that you try this, and you should really just do it once and submit that. If you mess up, if you stop, if you sneeze, it's okay. So give that a try. I'm really proud of y'all. We are asking a lot of y'all, a lot of things, and it's 7 periods, 7 teachers that you have. So keep trying your best and email me if you need help.